you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. This is my last and final live session for the day. Spots are closed, but I'm going to be back tomorrow. So if you happen to click on this video, you just came on my channel, you saw these live things up, you thought, maybe I'll watch one of these. Welcome. I hope that you enjoy watching these readings being performed. And if you're interested, you can click the link below. I'll leave it below, and you can sign up to get your own reading like this for tomorrow, Sunday. This is the last time I'll be doing these live mini sessions for quite a while, because usually during the holidays and the fall and winter, I get really busy with readings, and so I'm not able to spend my time on the weekends doing this. But I will occasionally still do live free readings. So with that said, make sure that you subscribe, you ring that notification bell, that you turn on notifications on your phone, and also just come check my channel, once a week or so, because I'm always posting stuff. I'm always having events like this. I'm always putting free pick a card readings up for you guys, and I do energy updates every new moon and every full moon, just to kind of let you guys know what's going on with the vibes, right? It's kind of nice to have that vibe check. So we're gonna get started. The next person is Fallon, and it's so great to hear from you, dear. I hope that you're doing well. If you ever want to come back for coaching, I'm available. I can even hit you with a discount code since you've already been a past client of mine. I'm here if you need anything, but it's really great to hear from you for this live thing. So you have a question about your family. Things have been rough lately. You're just are me and my family, or is my family in general ever gonna get to just a healthier, a better place? And you and your sister got into it pretty intense lately, and it was really hard. So let's pull some cards about all this. Now, I'm not gonna be a downer about this, but I will say that the best indication of future behavior is past behavior. So if this has been a cycle with your family, these cycles are really hard to break. And it seems like you are the only person in your family who's aware of these cycles. A lot of times these are generational traumas and karmas and things and baggage that are handed down. I don't know if you've ever seen that meme on Instagram or wherever that says it was handed down through your family until it came to you. It stops with you. That's what I'm gonna say. I feel unfortunately, you're the person who has volunteered as tribute to be aware of these cycles and to try to heal them and try to be better and to try to do better and try to show up better and to try to resolve these things. But it takes everybody else willing to meet you in the middle, and I just don't know if that's gonna happen. So it might be time for you to start realizing the truth of what you're dealing with here and be you know what? There just might be certain things and certain topics that I just can't talk to my sister or my family about. I might have to draw boundaries. I might have to realize, my sister has the emotional intelligence of a 12-year-old, and there's just no reasoning with her. I'm gonna give you a little extra time because I gotta put some bug spray on while I'm talking to you about this. It's mosquito time. Can you find the other? Sorry, it's mosquito time. Just give me a minute. But I don't know. I'm kind of tapping into this energy, and I'm getting this sense that it is kind of unlikely that your whole family is just gonna have this big healing and everything's gonna be fine. Will it improve a little bit? Maybe. I don't know though. I don't know if they're gonna be capable of changing, but the one thing I know is that you are. And when you change the way that you respond to people, when you change, it will cause other people to act differently. So basically, it's the whole classic, you can't change other people, you can only change yourself kind of spiel. But that doesn't mean that you have to let yourself be walked over. That doesn't mean you have to let yourself be a doormat with your sister when she's treating you toxic or going crazy and ballistic on you. What do the fights with your sister remind you of? Is that very similar to the way that your mom and your dad or your caregivers used to fight? Because that's what I'm seeing, is that you guys are playing out the same type of fighting that has been going on in your family for generations. So yeah, so I'm still putting mosquito stuff on. Don't worry, you're reading. The clock has not started yet on your reading. This is all bonus time. Because all of a sudden, there's mosquitoes. And this is my part of living in the jungle. So yeah, I guess the vibe I'm kind of getting is that the hardest realization is to realize my family's toxic, they're dysfunctional, and I might have to distance myself, or I might have to just choose my battles, or I might have to avoid certain topics, or there's no way I can win this argument. There's no way I can prove anything to them because they're going to be how they're going to be. And I've seen people, a lot of clients, friends, people I've known who basically realized, oh my God, I've outgrown the toxic dysfunction of my family and my parents. And I have to treat them almost as if they're a child. I have to show up at the house or when we hang out and know there's probably going to be a fight. There's probably going to be some blowout. This is just how it is. And I can't change it. And it's a pattern, and they're never going to see me as healed and whole and changed. And even if I push for change, even if I push for healing and health, it's their choice and they might not make it. So it's hard. Sometimes the only choice you have is to just accept it, So let's see if there's anything you can do, because honestly, it's all you can do. How can you approach this? What can you do? Set boundaries. Boundaries means not always answering that phone call, not always writing back that text. And when you realize you have to set boundaries with somebody, sometimes setting boundaries, it's also you realizing this is someone I need to set boundaries with. And sometimes, people don't respect your boundaries. I feel like that's what the fights are about. So if someone's not respecting your boundaries, you're going to have to pull back a little bit. That's what's hard. You want health, you want healing, you want a good relationship. You're willing to work for it. You're willing to make the changes, but they aren't. And so that's why your guides are just it's time to get real. It's time to face reality and realize you're just going to have to set boundaries and not feel guilty about it too, And I also feel sometimes boundaries are also just walking away from a conversation, Don't prove your point. You're arguing with a brick wall. This also says it's time to open up. There's a side of you that you're longing for true, genuine intimacy and friendship and family. And unfortunately, if you can't really find that in your family, I see that you have soul family. You have people you'll be able to have that relationship with. You have another sister or other sisters out there. It might not be blood, but they're soul family. So part of this is also mourning the loss, that realizing I might never have that kind of relationship with my sister, but I can have another sister. I also see you're not being told to just walk away from your family. For some people, it's so bad that it's you need to go no contact. I kind of get this sense, that's a personal choice, but I see with you, there will be a little bit of healing and redemption here. Specifically, I don't know, I get a message about your relationship with your father. That's actually going through a lot of healing right now. But it's always going to be a little toxic, you just going to have to, it's up and down. It is what it is. It's basically your guides are stop seeing these relationships for the potential and just accept them for what they are. And that doesn't mean you got to be treated like shit. You're just gonna have to set boundaries. Sometimes you're gonna have to walk away. Sometimes you're just gonna have to choose yourself and, don't try to be right or sometimes you just gotta let them win and just be okay, whatever, you win. Walk away, it's just not worth it. Deal with depression. I think your guides are saying a lot of the depression you have is from what's happened with the family. And I think that's a normal reaction to the abnormal events. It's shocking to realize as you grow up the truth of what really happened growing up and how chaotic and tumultuous your upbringing could have been. And so depressed simply just means deep rest. You needed time to kind of rest and regain your strength after going through all that bullshit. And I think your sister is like really, really struggling. I think she's also starting to realize like what like the generational trauma and the stuff your family's been through, like in her own way. And she's processing a lot of anger. She feels really angry that like I don't know, she's very much stuck in a victim mentality and feels like she was owed more and she deserved more from your parents. And I feel like that's true, but unfortunately, she's like lashing out. I also feel like you were there for her a lot. You were parentified as a child. So, in a lot of ways, you acted almost as a surrogate mother to your sister. And now that you're growing up and you're living your own life, you can't raise her and support her anymore. And so, in a way, she feels a you. She's very angry, but she doesn't realize that that was an unfair position that you were placed in out of survival. And like she can't have that expectation over you that you just live for her because you're not her mother, you're her sister. So woo, we getting into some shit here. Right? Let's see what's going on with you and your sister. Your sister, she hasn't really gone through what you've been through because you had time to get out of that place and house or whatever with the family and get independent. I don't know why. I don't know if she's still dependent on your family or on your father or whatever, but I get this sense that she's still kind of dependent and she's I just got this vibe like her crutches were taken away. She needs to stand on her own 2 feet, and that's why she's angry at you because she really wants like you to be there for her in a way that's very codependent, and you're healing from all that. Like by you trying to stand up and be more mature in this relationship and in these connections, it's taking away like a lot of energy that she's been vampiring off of you. So she's mad because she's not getting out of you what she used to get. So she's struggling with that. I actually took a break for a while. I don't know if you guys are like in no contact or you're like she's giving you the silent treatment or something like that. But I get this sense like you guys need a long while to just not talk. She needs to go through some life changes. And I actually feel like we're actually getting a positive sign here that she's going to get out of this and she's going to kind of come to similar realizations about the family as you have. And she's going to have a new perspective. She's going to be able to see things from the bigger picture. So I see her growing. I see her getting more mature. I just kind of feel like she needs time and she needs space because she can't grow in that way while she's still having these fights and this karmic type of energy with you, you know? Let's see if we can get some more messages. Environment. Time. She I feel like your sister used you as an emotional punching bag and took out all of her frustration about her life and her living situation on you because you've been the kind of person who always found a way out. You always, like, no matter what situation you've been in, like, you always find a way to have fun. You always find a way to get out into nature. You always find a way to celebrate. You always find a way to take good care of yourself. And in a way, she's jealous of you because she doesn't realize that she can do the same thing for herself. And she's so used to, I don't know if she's the baby in the family, but it feels like that. She's always used to everybody rescuing her, and now nobody's helping her anymore because she's like growing up, and it's like really shocking to her. So she's just like, she's been babied and coddled, and now she like doesn't know how to support herself. So poor thing, I feel bad. You can't hold her hand like while she goes through all this. You've tried, but like you got your own life to live, you know? So she's just really tired of her environment and like the chaos she's surrounded with and all the stuff she's taken on. And I get the sense that like she was the golden child and you were the scapegoat, and so you see things a lot more clearly than she does. And I get this vibe that the whole golden child thing is kind of wearing off. Like she's realizing that she needs to get out in the world and build some skills and make something of her life, and just almost like she needs to do something and not just talk about it all the time, if that makes sense. I don't know. Messages feel like they're coming through kind of fast. You have had really amazing influence on her though. Like, I think every time you draw a boundary with her and like kind of like set her straight, even though it's hard for her to hear, it's almost like she's watching how you are creating boundaries, how you're standing up for yourself, and it's going to teach her how to do that. So she might not like it in the moment, but it's a really great example for her. Attention from anybody in the family right now. So even if it's negative attention she's getting from you, she just wants some kind of attention. So it's not like you should reward her for that type of behavior, but maybe when things are better between you guys, maybe give her a little bit more compliments, a little bit more words of affirmation, because she doesn't get that and she needs that. And, you know, if she learns that she doesn't have to go crazy and throw a fit like that to get it, to get attention, it could help her. She's learned how to manifest. I don't know if you guys talk about like witchy stuff and manifesting together, but you've actually taught her a lot about this. And I think that's what you might have been trying to tell her is like, if you want something, you can get it. If you want to change, you can get it. Like all this stuff I have, it didn't just come out of nowhere. I created it. And I think she feels a little ashamed of her situation, and she knows you're right, you know, that, you know, but yeah. Your sister really needs to be listened to. She doesn't have a big, ambitious drive right now. I think a lot of her ideas have been put down. I think the best thing you can do for her is just to listen and support her ideas, even if they sound crazy. But obviously, you guys need a little bit of space. So I see some healing. I also see messages that were just like, look, it is what it is, you know? But I feel like you're in a new place with all of this. You've taken your power back. I think it's hard because you really want to pull your sister up to your level, but you got to realize she's on her own path. She has her own stuff to learn, and she has a different purpose for coming to this earth. So just trust the process and know that the universe has got her back and your family's back, and of course yours too. So I hope that resonates with you. It was nice to do a reading for you and check in with you. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I will see you next time. Peace out. All right, so who's next?
Leanne.
So Leanne is next.
I'd like to know about how my ex Leo feels about me.
Okay, so how does your ex Leo feel about you, Leanne? Looking into the X-Files. We're going digging in the X-Files. Oh my gosh, these messages just break my heart. I get the sense that you guys went through a lot together. Like you guys didn't really want to break up with each other, but it was almost like there was no other choice. Like the universe was literally just ripping you guys apart, and it was really painful, the breakup. Okay. So the first card we're getting is this card. Everything reminds me of you. I'm working hard to straighten out my life so I can feel confident enough to approach you again. So I don't know if they're going to approach you again, but I do get this point that they're feeling very nostalgic for you right now. I don't know if this is the time of year that you guys broke up or if it's the time of year that you guys first met, but I'm getting the sense that there's a lot of memories tied to this season that we're about to enter, and they can't help but think of the fact that you're thinking a lot about them and you're missing them and you're even getting this reading about them. In a weird way, they're kind of feeling similarly, like they can't help but think about you, and they feel like there's reminders of you everywhere they go. This message: I don't want you to put your life on hold or wait around on me forever. I still have a lot of growing to do. I'll be real, I do get a strong impression that this person, for some reason, just feels like it will be better that you guys aren't together. Like they didn't want to walk away, and they still doubt that decision that they made all the time. But it's almost like I just get a feeling that this whole contract between you guys is up. and they are definitely fighting against it, but it does kind of feel like fate meant to be, that this isn't going on right now, that you guys broke up, like divine law and order, part of the bigger picture doesn't make sense right now. It's just like, it's, this person is very logical, but I get this sense that it's like a strong intuition that they are like, I can't be with her anymore. I'm dating other people and don't want to be tied down. I don't know if they're like necessarily seeing other people. I mean, they could be. I know this is really hard to hear when you are curious about your ex or you still like them. I mean, it's just disturbing to think about them with anybody else, right? But it's possible that they've moved on, or that they're won't just date and open up, but they miss you. I still think about you sometimes. You really had an impact on me, and I love the beautiful person you've become. So I would say this hints to this person still having an attraction for you. You know how sometimes you break up with someone and you're just like, ew, why did I ever date that person? They're gross. I have some people I dated that I'm embarrassed about. I don't mean to be mean about it. It's just like, I'm like thinking, this person does not feel like that about you. They look back and they're like, damn, he was hot. Like, ooh, I made a mistake. They think you're attractive. They checking up on your social media. They like your new haircut or something. They're like, oh man, oh, she's so pretty. Um, they also think that they also maybe have been keeping tabs or kind of see the changes you've made since the breakup, and like how you've done better in your life, and you're like leveling up. Because I do feel like after this breakup, you had a huge level up. Things happen really fast for you. Um, yeah, and obviously, lately everything has been reminding them of you. They still think about you. Um, but overall, these cards are really kind of screaming at me here. I can't give you what you want. I'm so sorry. I really felt something with you, but I know you will find someone better, a real soulmate. I hope you find them. This is like a message from their higher self that's basically saying, look, our soul contract is up, and there's better coming in your life. I can't give you what you want. This is, you know, don't get distracted with me. You have no idea what's coming to you. I'm not your person. We both know it. It's that kind of vibe. They're just leveling with you. Then this one, I don't want you to put your life on hold or wait around on me forever. So you're getting unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. I don't think that means that they're not attracted to you or they don't feel chemistry. They do. They're missing, still think about you sometimes. But the truth is, there's something missing here. There's a reason why you guys broke up. There's something missing right now. All you have to compare everything to is this person and what you had. So when you get lonely, when you were really wanting to date somebody, you're looking at this person. You're comparing everything to this person. And so far, no one and nothing's measured up. So it's kind of freaking you out because you're like, did I miss my chance? Is this my twin flame? Are they going to come back? I missed them. I think all that's normal. I think that the final step in the healing process is to move on and level up and find somebody else. And I think that's going to happen. I think once you fall in love again and you kind of level up, you're going to look back on this relationship and feel really thankful for what it taught you. I also feel like that'll finally cut the cord and you're not going to feel so like, okay, I need to get this person back in my life. I feel like you'll be able to leave it in the past. I'm not telling you to go out and rebound because that's not going to help. I think this will just be like, you're going to find in yourself. This healing process, this grieving process, it's still going on, and it's going to take a little bit more time. Then you'll be attracting new love. You're going to level up and you're going to feel like you can leave the past in the past. There's always going to be a part of you that's going to have a soft spot for this person in your heart, but it won't be so intense like it is right now. And also, this person, they really much have let go of control. I think they know that you guys aren't meant to be together. It's like just an inner knowing. It's a hunch. They're following it. It's a conviction of theirs. Even though they're tempted to get back with you, they just know, like, they know they can't give you what you want. And so they don't want to go play with that. I actually think out of love and respect for you that this person is not contacting you. I think if they wanted to play, they could easily come and try to just be friends with benefits. or play with your emotions, but I actually see integrity with this person. And maybe that's why you're having a hard time letting them go. Because the truth is, this person is not toxic. They're not mean. They're kind. They're generous. It's just meant to be. And so those are the hardest breakups because you want a reason to hate them. You want to be able to go, F this person. I mean, obviously they broke your heart, but it's like they didn't really do much else. It's just, it wasn't, your soul contract's up. You outgrew each other, There's something else meant to be. And right now, everything's in flux. All you know is this person, and they're a great person. So that's hard. They're not trying to control the situation. They're moving on. You need to have boundaries. Be careful over the next 6 weeks. You're going to feel very tempted to text them and reach out, and it's just going to make you feel dumb because they'll probably say something sweet back, but they'll probably just be like, don't talk to me, or no. So, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, your guys are saying this is fate. Like, you're gonna look back and be like, oh my god, if I didn't have that breakup and I didn't go through that, then I never would have gone here and moved to this place and got this job and met this person. Like, this breakup has set off this crazy domino effect to lead you exactly where you're supposed to go. And true love is coming. Maybe put your energy into manifesting true love. It's okay to check up on your ex. Sometimes I pull cards on exes, even though I've been in a relationship for like 12 years, just because I'm being petty and curious, But you're manifesting love, you're manifesting commitment, and, your guys are just like, right now, enjoy your emotional freedom. You're going to be single for a little while because obviously you're still processing this, but I bet you as soon as you kind of move on from this, you'll be manifesting that person we're talking about. And your guys are trying to tell you, just be mature. Don't do anything stupid because it's Mercury retrograde, okay? And it takes one to know one, sis. It takes one to know one. Don't desperately text your ex. Don't do it. Don't do this over the next 6 weeks. You'll feel stupid. But love yourself anyways if you do. And we're getting little ink coming into your life. So I hope that helps you. I gotta move forward. Gotta move on to the next reading. But, oh, Leanne. That's so funny. Yep. I'm reading your energy. You blocked him. You're hurting. Yeah. Yeah, you probably do need to block him because it's just too tempting, And the thing is he'll talk to you. He'll help you. He's a sweet person. I mean, he was an asshole when you guys broke up, but overall, yeah. But I kind of see that you're just tired. You're just tired of it, and it's good you blocked him because that now you can heal. So, I hope that helps you. I'm sending you so much love and light. I'll see you next time, okay? Peace out. All right, we're moving forward to the next person.
Brenda.
Who?
Brenda.
Okay, Brenda.
Should I move back to my home state or stay where I'm at?
Can you hang on? No way. Okay, so Brenda, are you here in the... I won't. Tell me if you're here in the chat, Brenda. Just write below and be like, yo, it's me. Okay. So, I kind of cheated as a psychic, and I looked at your order history and saw where you live. Your question is all about, should I move back to my home state or should I stay where I'm at? Is that address where you live currently? I'm not going to say it out loud to protect your privacy, but is that place, is that your home state or is that where you currently are? Because that will actually kind of help me a little bit. Okay, that's where you currently are? Sorry. Okay, just type yes one more time if that place that starts with a C is where you currently are. Okay, I want to tell you something. I don't know if you know this, but I grew up right near there. I'm obviously very biased. I'll tell you some things about that place where you live, okay? That area, from there. Not that exact place, but from near there. I don't know what it is about that area. I will say that it's really beautiful. I think that there's a spa that's near there. First of all, I'm just going to say there's a spa that's near there that you have to go to if you've never been there. It starts with a G. I'm not going to give away your personal details, but basically, there's a really cool spa that's there. You know, you got everything a little bit expensive, and it's like, what the hell? It used to be like a really affordable place to live, really great, and it's just gotten kind of cray. I see that. The weather is really intense. It gets hot as balls. It's very dusty. You know, I kind of see some things that have been bothering you about it, because you're like, the whole point of me moving here was like to have these opportunities, and this, particularly the state that you're in currently, it's like so desirable. So many people go there, and like there's, you know, you got the mountains not too far away, you got the desert, you got the beach, like, but it might be because you're like, I'm not able to enjoy all those things because of the crazy high cost of living. Pandemic has like probably gotten you down, and also there's like a lot of crazy people who live in that area. Drama, it kind of attracts a lot of narcissists, a lot of cults, and obviously I'm biased because I used to live there, okay? So I'm honestly seeing, I just want you to know I understand the challenge that you're having living in this place. I understand why you're feeling like maybe I should just go back to my home state, because I know what it's like there, and I think just, yeah. Email me if you want the name of the spa. It's not that expensive and it's legit. So email me after this if you want the name of the spa, by the way. Anyways, let's play you some cards, okay? I just want you to know I understand. You moved here last year. It's not everything you thought it would be, and you're like this. No. So here's the thing. You moved to this place because you were in a place in your life where you were going through a lot of clearance. I don't know if you moved here on the other side of a breakup or some type of fight or some type of falling out, or it was like a job loss, but it was, you've been thinking about coming to the state you're in for a long time, and you were like, well, you know what, everything's falling apart now anyways, so might as well just take the risk and take the leap. But yeah, it was after divorce. You're saying that. That's I see that. And so your guides are telling you this has been a really great place for you to just relax and for you to just recoup. I don't think you're going to stay there forever. I actually, to be honest, there are other opportunities out there for you, but I also don't think you should just give up and go back. I know it's tempting because it's what feels comfortable, it's what feels familiar, it's what feels safe. You might also be looking at your budget and thinking, okay, that is probably just going to be more affordable. But I keep getting this message to stick with it. Yeah, your guides are saying don't worry, like you're going to have prosperity, and there's a lot of prosperity and a lot of opportunities around you. Now, I actually see you staying in the state that you're in, just probably moving to another area. In 5 months, this might even be around May, because this is the 5th month of the year, you know, January, February, March, April, May. I think in May, your energy will be back up. You're going to have more confidence. We're going to be a lot more on the side of this pandemic bullshit. And you're going to have an opportunity to maybe move or get a new job or something like that. I don't know if you're a nurse or if you do something. I just get a feeling that your job is like really in demand and that you actually can pretty much go wherever you want. I don't know why I'm getting that message. It's just, it feels like you have options, like options. That's what this is about. Each one of these pillars represents an option. So you need to see this place and this town that you're in as more of a stepping stone. Oh, you work from home. Yeah. Maybe that's why I was getting the vibe that you can go anywhere you want. Yeah, this place is a stepping stone for you. You're not going to stay there forever. I can get more of a information on where you're going to go, okay? Yeah, there is a part of you that kind of regrets this move, and you're like, I wish I could just go back. Don't worry though, there's a reason you moved to this place. And your guides are like, you just need to find some new inspiration or a new spark. I actually feel like it would be really helpful for you to go on road trips and weekend trips around the state to find a town where you feel like you belong. And to be honest, I see you moving further south and more towards the beach. I'm getting, hang on, let me get a map. Sorry. Dang it. My location services are off. John, can you put my locals on? I'm getting like some specific stuff for you. I'm gonna read out, I'm seeing a place in my head on the map that's in California. Basically, I still see you staying in California. I really do. I just think the area you're in, I know from personal experience, it's just kind of cray-cray. Okay, so I see you going further south. I think you should just like go further south because it's told you to, but I think you should explore. I think you should go on trips. I think that's what you should invest in right now. I mean, have you had a chance to like really explore California? You know? There's a lot of really cool places, and your heart drew you there for a reason. It's just the first place you landed just might not be it for you long term. Okay, this is where I'm seeing. I'm picking up on this area right here. This whole area, like Oceanside, Vista, Carlsbad, Encinitas, maybe even, look, Harmony Grove. How cute is that? Move to Harmony Grove. Just kidding. This whole area right here seems to be calling to you, maybe even Escondido. Obviously, I don't know what your budget and your situation is. If you have the means to be able to live near the beach, that's awesome. But that's basically what I'm seeing is like to go over here, to be by nature, to be able to go to the beach. I would stay out of San Diego. I don't see you there, but it's kind of like over here, you know? Temecula could be a good fit for you too, but it's kind of like, I don't know. If you like wine and wineries, but it kind of is in the middle of nowhere. But honestly, Temecula is better than where you are. So, basically, you might move a little further south. This could actually be a good area for you too. Mission Viejo, right here, could be good as well. Lake Forest. Yeah. So why don't you just keep exploring? I don't know about Northern California. I just feel like you had this dream life in mind when you moved to California, and your guides are like, don't give up. You're almost living that dream life. You know, you landed in this random place, and I know, I just keep laughing because I grew up there. I know what it's like, and I feel like the reality of that place is hitting you, and you're just like, this is kind of ridiculous, and don't worry, you know. I think in the meantime, like, you need to enjoy. Go visit Palm Springs. Go up into this Big Bear. Go to Big Bear Lake. You're close to so many beautiful things here. Indulge, enjoy your life. And, you know, you still got some soul searching to do after your divorce. You got so exhausted after, I mean, you're still healing from this. You're so tired. And then, like, you're also kind of in this depressing place that, yeah, email me. I'll tell you about that spa. I just don't want to like give too many details about where you live, like online, but email to live in that area. And sometimes I go to that spa and it just like really, really helped me and was really fun. And like, I just think and it's near where you live. So I think that it'll help you. I hope that helps. Don't give up on California. Don't go back home. I mean, maybe for a time, but you're bloom where you're planted, and you're gonna move. Your prosperity is coming, and that little California dream you had is like it's still happening. So, yeah. And you're not crazy for like maybe not liking the place that you live or like wanting to leave or being upset with it, because it's kind of a crazy place. That whole area is just strange people there and everything, so don't worry. All right, so a really great lash artist. I don't know if you like to get your lashes done, but there's this person there who does lashes like really awesome, who actually has a studio in your town. So email me for all that. I'll give you all the advice about how to make it work where you're living. Aww. Thank you, Rainbow Fam or Harmony. I think we might be from the same family somehow or other. Great work, loving it. Oh, that's so cool. If you feel like you're connected with me, you're connected with my channel, you feel like you belong here, yeah, I believe that. Maybe you're from the same soul family. Maybe there's a reason. Subscribe, watch the videos, comment. Everyone on this channel is, I'm gonna get to the next person, but everybody on this channel is really sweet. I don't have any trolls. We all are just trying to get through life together. Just trying to be there for each other, help each other out. So you're welcome. You're welcome to the Rainbow Fam. This isn't a cult. We're just hanging out, learning the tarot together. It's a nice place. It's a chill space on the internet. Okay, so who's next? Oh, you're welcome, Bella801.
Lyran Kitten.
Okay, so Lyran Kitten is next.
What is Josh's vibe/feelings towards me? L.
So what are Josh's vibes or feelings towards you? LOL. So I get the impression that you're like, you feel kind of silly asking this question. It's okay. Treat yourself. You know, like, why do we ever get into tarot? We all want to know if the person like has feelings for us, or we want to check up on our ex, or we want to know the shit about who they're dating or whatever. Like, you know, tarot can also tell us some real cool stuff and significant things and healing, but you know, we're also here for the tea, you know, so indulge yourself sometimes. It's okay, but you got to know, ask a question, you need to be prepared to get the answer, because sometimes you don't always get the message you want to hear. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not biased. It's Josh, right? I need his name, sorry. Josh. Okay, so this is Josh. How does Josh feel about you? Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. First of all, there was a time where Josh was making the effort towards you. And you were like, you guys were really hitting it off and you were flirting. We'll be honest that you have some competition because somebody new has come into his life and has really been distracting him. And so it might be that it's unrequited love because he like fell for somebody else. It's like bad timing. I'm just kind of getting that vibe. Like, you're like, what the hell happened? What did I do wrong? Did I scare him off? And you didn't. He just like, maybe he met a soulmate and like he has a soul contract with someone else. It's not always personal. It's not always like, oh, he met someone hotter than you. You could technically be hotter than that person. It's not about comparison, but maybe you are, and it's just he recognized the soul connection and the soul contract is just taken off. So I feel like he's else. Yeah, funny enough, I actually don't think he's met a soulmate. He met a karmic partner. So he like all of a sudden like fell really hard and really fast for this other person. I don't know if they're public yet. Maybe you're asking about him even though you know he's in a relationship. If that's true, know who this person is. If not, it will be announced on social media. You'll start seeing pictures of them everywhere. It'll be heartbreaking and you'll be like, oh my God, he's dating her or that person. And you will even know they're not a good match. But it's gonna be drama. He's got sucked into a karmic cycle. That means that he has a track with another person, which is immediately what I was picking up on to go through. He's got some karma to clear, and he's on the merry-go-round with that person now, and he's probably just gonna of your energy. And you can't sit there and wait for him to clear all that karma for you, because you'd be waiting a long time, and I don't know. You're like ripe as a juicy peach. I'm not talking about you aesthetically. I'm just talking about your energy and your aura and your youth in this life. I mean, you're gonna be attracting other people. You're probably gonna move on and have better opportunities. So, like I said, you gotta be prepared to get the answer. Doesn't mean he doesn't like you or attracted to you, because he was and he is attracted to you. I see that he was making the effort for a little while there, and you're not crazy. He might even still be kind of flirting with you because official yet, and he wants to have someone on the shelf, but you don't want to be the girl or the person on the shelf. You want to be the first choice. And something has already been something's been started with him in this karmic connection. It could even, no, never mind. Let's see if we can get some more information about how he feels about you. Thank you for helping me awaken to my true self. I mean, I don't get this, you guys were like super, super, super close, but I do kind of get the vibe that like when you talking or flirting or hanging around each other, like you were really being yourself. Like I just got this image of just like a butterfly, like your confidence has really bloomed, and maybe you used to be a little bit shy, but like you're kind of coming out of hiding and take what you want in life and standing up. And like he saw that, he thought it was super sexy. And in a way, him seeing you kind of be in your power has helped him step into his own. So this is also talking about you guys definitely having a past life connection, which might be why you feel so strongly about this person to where you're gonna purchase a reading on them. So you're not crazy. Like there is a connection here. I really want to impress you. You inspire me. Yeah, he's still stepping forward. He's still trying to impress you. I guess the main point I'm trying to get across is that he's distracted. There's a new person in his life. There's a karmic cycle that he's in the middle of. You don't want to get in the middle of some drama. He might, I just keep getting this message. You're going to hear about it on social media. He's still trying to resolve conflict with someone. And that's why he can't move forward with you. Who I really am is different than how you think of me in your head. Yeah, this guy is a little bit more immature, a little bit more toxic than you'd think. Because I see him starting stuff with a lot of different people. And it might be that you're in a room with some other girls and you guys are comparing notes and being like, oh my God, he was texting me last night. Wait, he was texting me last night. Wait, he sent us the same dick pic. What the hell? Like, I don't know. I kind of see that drama. Like, I kind of see like he's kind of playing. He's kind of playing. He's kind of a player. So I think this is something he's going to grow out of. I don't think he's a bad guy. I just think kid in the candy shop is really indecisive, and he's going around and he's stirring up all these different people's passion, and he's just liking the attention. He's not realizing that he's playing with people's feelings. So this is emotional freedom. I think your guides are saying like, yeah, maybe this is a guy to flirt with, and maybe he does really think that you're attractive. Ooh, we got the divine masculine reversed. So, what's the opposite of the divine masculine? Oh no. The opposite of the divine masculine is the distorted masculine. Layer. The fuck boy. So basically, Josh is kind of a fuckboy. I'm sorry. Honestly, just have fun, do what you want. He'll probably try to flirt with you, but over time you're gonna be like, where is this going? And then, like I said, you might find out he's like hitting up other people. So, but he does think you're attractive, you know. And your guys are just saying play. Don't take things too seriously. This is the guy you can flirt with. I just don't know if it's the guy you can take home to your parents. You know what I mean? Guys are just like whatever. It's still an experience at the end of the day. Maybe you're not at the point in your life. You just need to have fun. Maybe you just need to have a good experience. That's the energy that he's kind of in. So maybe this reading's telling you don't grow up too fast. You know? And your guides are nothing's being taken from you. There's rewards coming to you in your love life. Like nothing bad is gonna come out of this relationship or anything. Be in the moment. And like your guides do see that you're like really desperate. You're like really obsessed with this guy. Wah, wah. It's okay. Like maybe that will fade. Maybe you need to like go flirt with some other people to realize that this guy isn't everything you think he is. Remember that card we got that says who you think I am is different than who I am? Sorry, that makes sense, but he's just, don't put him on a pedestal. Don't put this guy on a pedestal. Just don't. If you want someone who's going to be faithful to you, this is not the guy. At least not right now. But your guides are saying this doesn't mean you're not going to be successful or you're not going to find someone who's like just as hot or if not hotter and like will treat you better than this person. Like you're going to have success in love life. This relationship, this experience is just like a little stepping stone. You guys have a soul connection. I think you're recognizing that, and he does too, but he's just all over the place, to be honest. I hope that helps you. I'm sending you so much love and light with this reading. Peace out. So we're going to move on to the last couple people. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, little butterfly. There's one more person. This is it? This is the last person?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the last person. Lyron Kitten, he's hot as fuck. Pray for me. I mean, to be completely honest, I kind of got this vibe that like if you wanted to hook up with him, you want to have fun, and just don't think that you're the only woman in his life. You know, just don't be stupid about it. Like, I kind of get this vibe like, yeah, your guys are just like, have fun. Have fun. Don't take it so seriously, which I don't give that advice to everybody, but it is what it is. Pray for you. Yeah, you're not getting messages that are like, stay away, run the other way, he's toxic. It's just kind of like, you know what? You guys are young. Don't take it so seriously, you know? Word. Yep. Okay, so. Okay, so Lena or Lena.
Would love to know what general energy wants me to know or to call in / release. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. So Lena or Lena, you spent this whole summer like doing shadow work. What a way to spend the summer, right? And now you're kind of looking forward to this fall and winter season and thinking like, like I kind of want to know what's ahead of me, because it sounds to me like you're kind of ready to step out, make some shit happen, attract some things. Like basically you just cleared a whole bunch of blockages. So while we're at it, we'll see if you have any more blockages to clear. How about we start with that, because you did ask about that, and then we'll see what's coming in for you. Any more blockages to clear? I ended up doing a lot of shadow work this summer too. I was not expecting it. Costa Rica, this place is I bet you feel so much lighter, so much more free. Well, your guides are saying if any blockages you have, don't procrastinate. I think that you know what you want at this point in your life. It's just a matter of coming up with like a really smart plan to get it. You might even need to download some apps to help you. I just downloaded 2 apps. I'll show you, hang on. Honestly, I don't even know if this is gonna work, but I heard about these 2 apps. One of them is called Success Wiz. The other one is called Productivity. And I haven't even set it up. But basically, really big life goals and like set reminders so you actually take action steps every day towards it. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I talk all the time about how important it is to step into radical action, do one thing a day for 20 minutes and just fucking do it. Like, you know, I'm all about that. I'm excited to see if these apps will help me. So check it out. You know, I get this vibe like you need to get organized because you have a lot to accomplish, but it's just not, if you're real about it, it's not going to happen the way you keep doing it. However, you did a really great job with the inner work and with the healing, it might be the outer work, the 3D, the showing up, the just the hard work, the hustle more difficult for you. And it's funny because for most people that's easy for them, and the shadow work and the emotional stuff is harder. So, as within, so without. Can expect to just see things changing in your outer reality because of all the shadow work you've done, and you can see things will just align, opportunities will just come. And that's kind of what I want to pull. But your guides are just like, look, get organized and don't procrastinate. So, what is coming for you? Oh my gosh, balance. How beautiful is this card? So, yeah, it's this message that you are going to, over months, feel very balanced. I also got something about your body. Like, I don't know if you've been dealing with some some health problems or anything. But I kind of get this sense there's going to be some more balance around that. Whoa. Ask me about your love life, but you didn't, because you've done a lot of healing and clearing and releasing on that. Is fulfillment. You're not going to feel like you're stuck anymore in your love life. This is the love card next to the opportunity card. So they're saying, finally, you're going to feel like you're out of that rut that you were in your love life. You did unblock something in that area of your life, and a love opportunity is coming to you. So if you're already in a connection, it's going well, it could just be an engagement, proposal, but I kind of get the vibe you might be single and somebody's new is coming into your life. So I think it's funny because you're like, I'm not, here it is, it's coming up, Spirit knows what you want. This whole summer you were working on unblocking this relationship stuff. And I think this is confirmation that you did it. I love that. Coming for you. Didn't this get knocked on the ground? Which one was it? Okay, this, I accidentally knocked this card on the ground. I think it was for you. Let's see what else you can expect. I think I'm just gonna read. I am Pelican, the bridge of the head and the heart. I am careful observation. I am planning with room for negotiation. I am the skills you need to reach the goal at hand. I am unfettered determination. I am the use of team dynamics. There is a greater adaptability. I am the release of expectation. I am the effortless flow of one thing to another. I am your need to let things unfold and take the best catch. You may have stepped in your own way. You may well be tripping over your own feet. Stay focused, but do not lose sight of the bigger picture. You will always find what you need. You are positive and productive. You are effortless acquisition. You are abundant in resources. You are Pelican. Yeah, I get a feeling this fall and winter, things are going to be absolutely crazy with the media, the fear, the government, the protests, the COVID stuff. And funny enough, it's not going to distract you. If anything, it's just gonna light a fire under your, make you work harder. You're gonna kind of bust past this procrastination. And I do see something changing with your work and your career. It could be like you get fired or laid off or something bad happens, but I actually get this sense that it's gonna move you to an even better situation. If that doesn't happen, it might just be that you're like, damn, I'm so done with this. But I see a new job opportunity for you. And I see love. So just get ready for your entire life to change and shift, and pretty much for everything to fall apart because of all the shadow work you've done. But you're gonna have a lot of confidence, and I actually see everything working together for the best, and it not really getting you down that much. But things are gonna change really fast in your outer reality because it now has to shift to mirror the inner work you did. So let's see if we can get you any more messages about what to expect. Ooh, this fall and winter. Yeah, your calling. You're getting a lot more connected with your purpose or your calling. And I don't know, for some people it's something that just hits them. Other people it's something they just need to make a decision about and create. I feel like you're in the second group where like this purpose or this passion, yeah, you have some, but you have a lot of free will and the ability to make some just choices in this area, and like that's kind of what this summer was about, letting go of what was in the way and just making that decision. And so your guides are like, you have a huge blessing. You're going to feel like finally you are living your calling, you're living your truth this fall and winter. Everything's going to align to get you on that path. And look, it has a lot to do with you embodying more passion in your life every single day. Maybe that's why they're saying don't procrastinate, because maybe you're one of those people that's going to have to work towards your dream nights and weekends while you're working the day job thing, you know? Moon. I'm getting this vibe that this Pisces full moon had a huge impact on you. Like everything is shifting now. You might not see evidence of it, but over the couple of weeks following this Pisces moon, and then also the harvest moon in October, it's going down. So this Mercury retrograde we got around us these next 6 weeks, watch and pay attention to what's falling apart in your life, because those are the areas that want to be changed. That's where you're being called to step up, and that's where your biggest blessing and your biggest treasure lies. You let go of a lot of resentment, like, you know, because there are people who did you wrong, and maybe it's your dad. I don't know why I'm tapping into the dad, but you were done wrong. And you had a lot of resentment, and it was righteous anger, righteous resentment. But I feel like you finally allowed yourself to just feel it and sit in it this summer until it kind of dissipated. And so we got resentment reversed. Like that's really powerful what you just tackled and what you just released. And you had to be really brave and really courageous, but you done a wonderful job. And then I guess we're ending on this note of like, it's time for a strategy. I would recommend Pinterest. You heard me on my channel, I talk about this all the time, but go on Pinterest and make a secret vision board and pin a whole bunch of pictures starting with like your path and where you were at in the past, and then like kind of tell the story of your past all the way to where you're at right now. And under the description of each picture, like write a little bit about this is what happened, and this is, you know, what my childhood was like, and this is what my teenage years were, and like this is like my first relationship, and like you know, kind of the story of my life. And then once you get to the present moment, you're gonna keep writing from the perspective of as if it's already happened, exactly what you want to have happen next in your life, where you want to go, what you want to do. So this is basically scripting. So you're starting once again from where you've been, what happened, your past, all the way up to now. You know, write a lot about this summer, and then keep writing as if it's already happened. You know, write the story of your future. Maybe you can just write the next 3 to 5 years. You don't have to write like all the way till you're deaf. But you can always do this board, and I feel like you're ready for that. I wouldn't recommend that to everyone, because I just feel like you are a very powerful healer, you're a very powerful manifester, and you're ready for the next level. Honestly, manifest in whatever way feels best for you. You're doing a great job, but if you are eager to try something new, or, you know, to really manifest a big change in your life, this technique is very powerful. Maybe that's how you can start your little organizing, strategizing, procrastination, you know, get over that and, you know, get a little organized. And once you kind of see that story, it'll be more obvious what the next step is for you. So I hope that helps you. Thank you so much for your support. I'm sending you so much love and light on your healing journey. All right, you guys, I'm so tired. I had a lot of fun with you guys today. I'm actually gonna be back tomorrow. So if there's any of you guys who wanna sign up for tomorrow, just go to my community tab here on YouTube, and there's a sign up for Sunday. Tomorrow, I'm doing a live session for anybody else who wants to get readings. I just want to make sure everybody who wants one can get a little mini reading, because I'm not going to be doing a session like this for like a long time, because during the fall and winter, I tend to get really busy with like my regular readings. So I will still be doing live free sessions as often as I can. I try to do one every weekend, so make sure you follow and subscribe for that as well. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel and hanging out and keeping me at work. And I'll see you guys next time.